I believe we're live on Overjoyed. Let's see here. We are. It's working. Excellent. Okay, we made it. Raid ready. All right, we got it. Cool. Here we go. Let's see if we can get right into what I'm doing here. Cool. I think we did it. I think we're here. I think we did it. Excellent. Guess we'll wait till 9. Thank you. Let's update that real quick. take a look right now. Okay. Yeah, these should work. They should work. I'm just putting them on my panels. I think it's just a raid train. I'm not sure if it's a charity. I think it says ringing in the new year raid train. So they're going to come in around 9. And yeah, I'm just going to show some of the stuff we're working on. That's about it. I think the Narby house image is too big or something. It says images will be scaled to 320 pixels. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Maybe it did work. I don't know. Let's find out. No, that's okay. Yeah, if you want to. Just let me know when it's up. Let's see if anyone's in the overjoyed chat. Of course, I get ads on our own chat. There we go. Okay. Is Ben up and ready and all that stuff? I got about a 30% charge on the camera. Like we can show his him playing the game and how it works. I gotta make a few adjustments to the game. Like two-player
main menu.
mode. Wonder if that worked. Okay, well, they know I'm ready. I'm ready. I messaged them. Okay, here we go. What am I doing right now? Well, currently, I am messing around with a game I'm making for my brother Ben.
Main menu. Select game mode. How many players? Player 1. Select course. Welcome to Benny's backyard. 9 holes. Hole 1. Par 3. Player 1 start. Player 2's turn. Player 1's turn.
Okay, so player 2 should be able to go now.
Hole complete.
First. Hopefully.
Hole 2. Par 3. Player 2 start.
Excellent. We did it. Okay, good.
Paused. Main menu. Select game mode. How many players? Player 1. Player. Select course. Welcome to Benny's backyard. 9 holes. Hole 1. Par 3. Player 1 start.
Make sure I can get alerts. Try it now. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to add a brand new one. It says something went wrong. Please try again. I don't know what's up with that image. Maybe it's just too big. It doesn't make it as big as the Narby Foundation image, because it looks like it's the same size as what it was. Yeah, I don't know. That image is not working. Yeah, I refreshed it. RB Twitch. Oh, maybe it worked this time. You might not have to do it. There we go. It worked that time. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe it just, I don't know. We're good. Thank you. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Should be getting a raid here in the next 10 minutes or so. From Hira. I believe it's Hira. Let's see, here she is.
It seems like they're gonna be playing Mario Kart. We don't know. So we're just gonna ask like what the agenda is for the next couple of minutes. And with that, for some reason had things like done on time. We are here and ready. Alrighty, okie dokes. Thank you so much, Narbe House, and thank you so much, Late Night Candy, for organizing all of this. Thank you to Narbe House for leading the train. I will be hopping along with you. Baji, hello, goodbye. But I hope you can join us for our raid. So we're gonna be raiding Overjoyed for Inclusion. Let's ask what they're gonna be doing for today. And again, this is the raid message. Thank you so much. This was really, really good. Hello, goodbye. Thank you so much. We can chat again.
I'm giving them the location of the raid.
But yes, use your Overjoyed
That's okay.
for Inclusion. Okay, all good, all good. Okay, ready to raid. Double checking the spelling. All right, we're good, right? We're good. We're good. So
I believe we're going to be getting a raid here.
And in case some people are left behind, this is where we're gonna go. This is the link. Because I know sometimes Twitch does that. I don't know why, but some people get left behind. It'd be wonderful if you do get left behind. That's where we're gonna be off to next. And then afterwards, if you also want to follow along to the event, this is the link at the top. So that shows you who's gonna be rated next. So after Overjoyed for Inclusion, we're gonna go to Indie Bird, and then on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And again, this is a nice way to.
I have so many things open. Trying to
So,
stay
with
organized.
that, Happy New Year, guys! Thank you for being here. And I hope to have like a great New Year with you guys. Good night, good morning, good time zone. Actually, I don't know. Good time zone to you guys. Good time zone. Bye bye.
Oh, I'm looking at myself. Hello, everyone. Thank you for that raid. Hi, guys. Welcome in. So we have a pretty fun stream for you today. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I think it's Hira Says, right? We just met today. My name is Ari. I am I'm a streamer of sorts. I make content for another platform called Narbe House and the Narbe Foundation, which is our foundation. We focus on accessibility and mostly Switch gaming, 1 and 2 Switch gaming, because my little brother Ben has a rare condition called TUB4A related leukodystrophy. And that condition has made him non-speaking and quadriplegic. He can turn his head left and right. So we have some switches attached to his head, and he can click those buttons to play some games that we're creating custom for him. Thanks to AI, I'm not a programmer, but thanks to AI, I'm able to program a ton of games for my little brother, as well as a whole hub for him to access his computer, settings, messaging, things like that. It's great. That's about me. Let's talk about Overjoyed for Inclusion. So Overjoyed for Inclusion, welcome in everyone. I am actually the co-host. Overjoyed is a initiative run by our friend Anthony. He has a rare condition called Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and he created this little endeavor for accessibility and community. And he also developed a really cool little app. I call it a little app, but it's an awesome app that essentially converts controller inputs to mouse inputs, right? Or I should say mouse inputs to controller inputs. So you can just use your mouse to play games that would usually use 2 hands and a controller, like Xbox controller or Switch. You can do everything with just 1 hand with the mouse, because Anthony has control of his finger on a trackpad, and he's able to play a game. So he plays a lot of Mario Kart, loves it. He'll be here in about an hour. I'm here just to start it off. He wants me to kind of show what we're building for Narbe House. And yeah, so we're a little bit different, but we collaborate with Anthony. I help him with streams, and we kind of work together, and we create just a more accessible world together where we have like the same mission of community, accessibility, and gaming. And that's really what this is. So he develops this tool for these games that he loves to play, Mario Kart, tons of different games. Like I can name 100 of them, but a bunch of different games that he built this tool specifically so he could play, and he's giving it away. We have a link in our Twitch down below for the Overjoyed application. He will be demonstrating that when he comes on in about an hour. And if you guys want to check it out, it's there. It is free. We go based on basically tips and donations. Overjoyed is a part of the Jett Foundation. So there are some links down below about everything. I believe there are some commands. He told me about some commands. Let's see if this does it. Does that one work? There we go. So there's a few commands. There's a few commands in chat. They should be going off on a timer, and they should be keyword coded. So yeah, so go check that out. Yeah, it's really cool. Anthony's awesome. He'll be here in about an hour. But yeah, my name's Ari. My family initiative is called Narby House. We have a foundation called Narby Foundation. Narby Foundation, we just focus on Switch access and helping families like ours who were essentially locked out for a while. So if you guys want to see what we do, I can play a little video. If you guys haven't seen us on Instagram or YouTube or anything, we do have some of those platforms. Not that I want to toot our own horn about what we do. I just want to give you guys some context about what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to show you this video. Let's see if I can bring it up. Oh, that's loud. We don't want that. That's kind of loud. Let me pull up this video for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about and the kind of stuff we build.
It's been over 10 years. Yeah. It's been over 10 years since my brother
This is going to be
had
a
the ability
YouTube
to do
short.
something as simple as this.
You're gonna pick your own TV
I
shows
know you guys
on
can
your
hear it, but let me pause it and we'll go back.
It's been over.
Okay, let's share this. Can I share this screen? I'm new here. Let's mute this. All right. So I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining on this raid train. Headed to bed. Okay, we'll catch you guys later. If you guys are still here, I'm just going to share some context with you on what we do. So there you go. You guys should be able to see this, and I'll play it. Hopefully you can hear the audio. Let me know if you cannot hear the audio. Let's try it one more time. I got to make sure I click on the share audio too. Should work. Okay, here we go. So this is our little story, and I'm going to fix a few things in this game. I'll show you how I do that, and then we're going to go play a little bit of golf with Ben if he's up for it. So I actually have a way to mobily bring a camera upstairs and play a game with Ben. So we'll do that.
For 10 years since my brother had the ability to do something as simple as this.
You're gonna pick your own TV shows on your tablet.
All right, hit this one. Hit this one. Oh, what is that? Spider-Man? Yeah. So Spider-Man's on it.
My brother Ben has a rare progressive condition. As a kid, he could walk and talk. But by his early 20s, the disease took his voice and his mobility. Ben moved in with us a few years ago, and we made it our mission to find a way to give some independence back. So with help from AI, we started building our own solutions. Using 2 buttons he can click with his head, we built an entire hub of custom apps designed specifically for Ben's abilities. Ben now has access to every streaming platform you can think of. He can express himself with a predictive keyboard. He can write journal entries to document his day. He has a growing library of completely custom games. He has a custom app to search images and videos, and a voice assistant he can use independently.
Play heavy metal on Pandora. Here's a Pandora station called Heavy Metal.
Most recently, we built a messenger app so Ben could send messages for the first time in his life. He's even texting his friend Eloise every day now. This has been a dream come true for our family. We want to share the love, so we made all of Ben's tools and games free and open source for anyone to use. We also started a foundation to help more families like ours, and we could really use your support. If you believe in this mission, a like, share, or repost truly helps. Thank you for being here. It's been over 10 years since...
That's the overarching story. So thank you guys for bearing with me and checking that out. I'm going to be working a little bit on some of our games that we build. That's kind of the thing. So right now I'm working on a pretty cool little golf game. I'm going to do a demonstration of it. I just got to make sure there are no bugs. And if the bugs are clear and we're good to play it, we're going to go upstairs and we're going to play this new golf game with my brother, Ben. So let me just share my screen so you can see what I'm working on. Here we go. All right. So you'll notice here there's this funky thing. If you guys aren't familiar with Visual Studio or code, essentially what I'm building right now are a bunch of very, I guess I'd call them simple, but they're not that simple, but easy to play games that are very visual and pretty interactive and engaging. So I'm building these in HTML5 so that way they can be played on any web browser. Here it says, be lurking a bit
to decompress, but I'll be back to chat later. Okay, thank you for being here. If you guys don't know, Hira says go check out their channel. They are the ones who raided into us for this raid train for ringing in the new year. So most of you are already here from their channel. So just go check them out. If you're not, go check them out and give them a follow. All right. Let's bring up this game. Okay, so I'll bring up this game, but essentially this is a part of an entire hub of games. So Ben has a ton of games that we built for him. I'll just show you a handful. So like this one is a Simon Says type game.
Round 1.
Where essentially you're just like Simon, you know, you have to
Round
match
2.
the colors and the tones, right? So we build these all in HTML5 that you can
3.
just play with 2 switches. So his switches are attached to his computer through an adapter. There's a bunch of different switches you can get. They're just these little buttons. You can get them different sizes, different shapes, and you can actually adapt them fairly easily. There's a few companies out there who actually 3D print them for fairly inexpensive. We work with them at Narby Foundation, and we have some kits we're going to be giving out. That's a big thing. And all we do is we essentially take 1 and 2 switch inputs and turn them into games that are anyone can access, right? If you can access 2 buttons, you can play these games. That's the whole point, right? So that one's an easy one. Ben also has this baseball game we play.
Benny's baseball game. Choose game mode.
You can play a game. You can play a season mode.
Choose your team color for blue.
You change
yellow.
the color of your team.
Yellow versus blue.
And
top of the first inning.
Yeah, we're able to
blue
play
batting.
Video games.
Choose your pitch.
So it's pretty cool.
Throwing fastball.
You just use
strike.
Spacebar and enter. I don't even need to use my.
Choose your pitch.
Let me turn
game
this music
pause.
down.
Settings
turn the music
menu.
down, too.
Sound effect. Sound. Music disabled. Game paused. Choose your pitch.
But essentially,
fastball. Curveball.
You're just using
slider,
spacebar and return
knuckleball
to play these games.
Throwing knuckleball.
They have little animations.
Single.
They're fun. You can see the players running down onto the bases. Like I'm building a bunch of these
Choose your
games
pitch.
that Ben can play fully. You can also, it lets you hit the ball, lets you play an entire game, an entire season for baseball. So that's another game. We also got a custom bowling game. This is actually based off of someone else's bowling game. We just made it more accessible.
Play game.
So this is pretty cool where essentially Ben can aim a ball. You can change the theme of this. We give it a ton of different themes. It has sound effects.
Strike.
He can always pause
Frame
the game
2.
by holding down one button for about 5 seconds. Once he holds it down, it opens a pause menu.
Continue game.
And he can scan
Settings.
to different settings. So essentially, he can just use 2 buttons, access everything. Since he's unable to use his hands and he only has left and right head movements, he just clicks buttons with his head and he's able to use an entire computer. He also has a bunch of other things like a messaging app, a journal app, a keyboard. Anything you can think of, Ben has access to just using 2 buttons. We built this all from scratch because my brother didn't have access to anything. Like you saw in the video before, he didn't have access. So
TDS.
we
Sound
needed to come up
effects.
with something.
Theme,
And something
theme
that
motion.
wasn't
Game
super
close.
expensive.
Voice.
Okay, let's
Theme reg.
show you.
Close. Main. Continue game.
So a little bit of a different. Actually, that was the same one, wasn't it? You can do different courses. We'll do one that's drastically different.
Settings. Voice. Theme side. Theme
We'll
sunset.
do, sunset.
Close.
There you go.
Continue
There you
game.
go. So you can do different bowling alleys. I call them courses. Different bowling alleys. I'm playing too much golf. What else does he have? Ben has this mini golf game we just made. He has a trivia game, which we just got done for him.
Trivia master.
So
select a game.
he has
Choose a category.
a ton of categories, things that he loves. You know, Curious George, Danny Phantom, Dragon Ball Z.
What does Goku sacrifice to save the Earth from Cell? Correct.
So
What is the home
just made
planet
a
of the
ton of games for him.
Namekians?
That's all. Our whole goal is just to make a ton of games. So today we're going to be working on this mini golf game. So this mini golf game
Main menu.
is pretty fun. We just have to make sure it works fully. This game has a full level creator too, so we can create custom holes. Like we can just make a ton of different courses for him and draw them in. So I'll show that in a second.
Select game mode.
I just want to make sure
Select
this works.
course.
It has
Welcome
up
to
to 4
Benny's
players at a
backyard.
time. You can
9
play
holes. Hole 1.
You can play against each other.
Par
the
3.
balls interact with each other. You
Start.
can like try to bounce people away from the hole. There's like strategy to it. But the idea is
Hole in 1.
just to play a
1
game of golf.
strokes.
And it can be as many as many
Hole 2.
different holes as you
Par
want. You
3.
can make the ball different sizes.
Start.
It's pretty cool. It has a lot of really cool, very easy physics. So you can do like trick shots and stuff.
Hole in 1. One
And
strokes.
It's just a very fun, easy game for Ben to
Hole
play.
3.
If you get
Par
if
3.
you get the ball too close
Start.
to the water, let's see if I can make this happen. If you get the ball too close to the water, you get a little alligator thing that pops up. If you give it a second.
Ready.
Give it a second. Alligator's gonna pop up and take the ball. It's on a timer. I think it's every 30 seconds or so. If the ball is close enough and you don't take your shot, it'll there you go.
Oh no. The alligator got it.
Oh no, the alligator got it. So yeah, the voices, again, this is the prototype, so a lot of things need to change. You'll probably have to update that alligator guy, but you can play this a bunch of different ways. You can play it with the 2 inputs. So this is spacebar moving the aimer. In fact, one thing I need to do is change it so that way you can make it even slower.
Settings. Fast. Slow.
So this is the
Pause.
aimer speed. So we need to make sure the aimer speed is slow enough so that way Ben can understand where it's aiming, because it takes him a second to actually, it takes him a second to register where it's aiming. So that's very important. So I need to slow this down. I believe this is set to 30 seconds for a full rotation. I'm going to set it to 60 or 45 seconds for a full rotation. So for me to code and for me to just make these changes on the fly, I could go into the game settings and the game code, but it's very easy for me to actually talk to Visual Studio and make the adjustments. So overjoyed, hey, welcome in, Anthony. You'll be on at 10. So I'm just showing how I build some golf games, how I built this golf game. So can't wait to have you here. We'll play some Mario Kart when you get in. So I'm boring people with some code, but I'm explaining some cool stuff, I think. So all I'm going to say is let's add a what is this? What do I call this thing?
Paused. Settings.
Let's add a aimer speed. This is slow. Let's we'll call it super slow. Let's add an aimer speed called super slow, and let's have it do 360 in 45 seconds. Okay, so it's pretty slow. So it's very simple. LLMs are pretty powerful. It's going to take my input. It knows this game. It's been here. It's hung out with me. It knows how I built this thing because it did a lot of the legwork. I just kind of gave it the vision. And all I do is go through and give it some plain English, and it will effectively go in and try to accomplish what I needed to accomplish. So it's pretty cool. Right now, it is going to
Main menu.
effectively add that setting. All I had to do was tell it, hey, add this setting. I said, let's add an aimer speed called super slow, and let's have it do 360 degrees in 45 seconds. So we're going to keep it because I think it works.
Settings.
So aimer.
Medium. Super slow.
So there's a super slow. Do you see how easy that was to add that? Now, it's easy to do that now because it already has the game information in front of it. Building the game from the ground up, it takes a lot of iteration. You know, it starts very slow. You have to tell the game rules, the physics, what the ball looks like, what the objects look like, the game editor. Once you get that far, all the settings, adding settings, that stuff becomes very easy because it kind of knows the logic and it'll create it. So don't get me wrong, like actually building this thing it's a lot of steps, but getting to this point is really cool and really powerful. So
main menu.
let's just see
Select game mode. Welcome to Benny's
let's just
backyard.
see how slow that thing actually
9
rotates
holes.
now, because that's important.
Hole 1.
Okay.
Par 3.
Ben needed it to be a
Start.
little bit slower. Is that super slow? I don't even know.
Paused. Settings.
Super slow. Okay.
Paused.
Let's just see
Settings.
the difference.
Slow.
So we'll go to
Paused.
slow.
Resuming.
Okay. And then
Paused.
we'll do super slow.
Settings. Super slow.
So they're all
Paused.
toggles, so that way
Resuming.
you don't have to go through a ton of menus. It'll just toggle with a click. So anytime you click on it, it'll just toggle what the next option is. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So this is good for him. Okay. Has little sound indicators for when it's fully charged. Ben is low vision, so hearing those indicators for the charge
Paused.
is good. When you hold it down for too long, it pauses it, which is
Resuming.
also ideal. Okay. Got a little,
Hole in 1.
you see a little ball animation
1
in there?
strokes.
All right, so this works. All right, so
Hole
let's
2.
just make sure the physics and stuff
Par
works
3.
for the multiplayer, because we're going
Start.
to play multiplayer.
Paused.
So let's go to
Main
main menu.
menu.
Let's play game.
Select game. How many
Multiplayer.
players?
We'll just do 2
Player 1. Pink.
We can do
Salmon.
a bunch of different ball
Red.
colors.
Orange.
Let's do
Cyan.
cyan.
Select
Alright.
course.
we
Welcome
go.
to Benny's backyard.
Let's see what this looks like
9
and how
holes.
this works.
Hole 1. Par 3.
All right, here we go.
Player 1 start.
So if I shoot it there, okay, so that's player 1. It has a little player 1 thing on there. I don't know if you can see
Player
it. It's kind of
2's
small.
turn.
Player 2, and I should be able to hit his ball or this ball into the hole maybe. Oh, pretty close. the idea is to try to hit the other player's ball into a
Player 1's turn.
into a hazard, right? You're trying to win with the least amount of strokes. So the idea is to try to like sabotage the other players.
Player 2's turn.
And that's how this works. So you can play up to 4 players. I would
Hole
like to
complete.
make this an online game eventually, which I don't think would be too hard. There's a few ways to do
Hole
it.
2.
Where you just basically
3.
go into a lobby
Player 1
and you
start.
play against other people. And these balls are pretty large. The cool thing about this game, which I'm going to get into in a second, is that we can edit the gameplay very easily.
Player 2's turn.
We can edit an entire game ourselves. So we're going to do that right now. I think this is good. I think this will work for Ben.
Paused. Main menu.
We're good. All right, so let's check out the course editor because this is pretty important too. So if we go to course editor, we can effectively change the courses. So we'll just go here. This is an editor I built so that way you can visually change the courses and make as many courses as you want. So you can make the ball however size you want. You can highlight all the objects you want. You can make sure, you know, you could duplicate objects. So we'll just go in and make these, I don't know, we'll make them really big and I'll show you how this works. So we got big ball here. Let's do a little water here. So we draw our water shape like this. It'll round the shape. Right, and then we can effectively select and move this, make it a little bigger, make it a little smaller, change the shape on the fly. Okay, and then we'll do I don't know, we'll do a boost pad. I need to change how this boost pad looks, but there's a boost pad right there that'll shoot it faster. And then let's put a bush down here. So let's just put a big bush right there. Okay, and we'll put one on this side too. All right, so now we have our little level here, and we'll just call this something silly. Par 1, we'll call this test course. But you can make a ton of these courses. You can duplicate the holes. You can make them infinitely large. So you can just make a course that's 100 levels if you like. You can make these balls really tiny, and you can make the course very intricate. So it's harder to do. And you can make it like a very challenging kind of game. That's a big thing I wanted to make out of this, so that way other people, especially it's for Ben, but we get a lot of people from our social media saying, hey, how can I access this stuff? How can we use it? And a lot of times they don't know how to program and they don't know how to like write code and all this stuff. So I'm like, it's easy for me to make a level like this. This is why I built it for me. But if I can give this to other people so they can make levels for their loved ones, right? Make them as fun or as interesting or as easy to understand as they possibly can. This is another way to do two switch gaming. This is called two-step gaming, and I'm very proud of what we're building because you know, LLMs, you know, I'm using Copilot in Visual Studio. It has enabled me to make these games for Ben that just didn't really exist before, and they're all independently accessible for Ben from his hub. So Ben has an entire hub where he can access all of his games, and we can just keep making games for him very easily, and that's again the whole point. So let's save this guy. We're gonna save this course. Well, let me save it from here. I don't know if it'll let me save it from here because I'm in Visual Studio. Actually, it won't. I'm gonna have to do this in. I'll have to do this in. Chrome, I think, or a browser. Let me share my browser. There we go. So you guys should be able to see this. Might be a little big, but that's okay. All right, so let's remake kind of what we made. We'll make this ball pretty big. That way you guys kind of see the dimples and the animations. Make that one kind of big. Let's do the water up here again. Okay, we'll move it up here, make it a little bigger. Let's place a wall down here. Let's make it, I don't know. Make it like that big. We'll give it a little rotation so that way if you hit it, it'll bounce in there. And then we'll do like, let's do some sand at the end, whatever. Where's my sand? There we go. So make the sand pretty big, have it jut out right there. Sure. Okay, so now, whoops. Let's just go here. Let's save this course. We'll call this, I gotta call this test or something, test course. I gotta put it in his actual folder. Benny's mini golf courses. We're gonna call this test, save. Okay, so we have a test course in there. Let's go to it. Did I put it in the wrong spot? So that's important too. In case he accidentally clicks that, it'll allow him to get out of it by clicking cancel. So that's always something that I'm considering when we're making this stuff. Okay. So you can see how this looks. You can kind of see the animation of the ball now. So yeah. So this is what we build. Again, if you get too close to the water, alligator will take it. Let's see if the alligator is going to be small and take this ball. Let's see what it looks like. Give it a second. Give it a second. Should come out. Come on, alligator. Take this ball. Oh, it might not because it's too big. There it is. Okay, there's it. Okay. Oh no, the alligator got it. So you saw the little alligator come up. Anyway, so that's the silly stuff we make. It still has a bit of work, you know, but we're making stuff. We're making stuff. So you can make this for someone who's low vision or just needs like easier courses or whatever you want to call it. You can make them small and more intricate. That's the whole idea of this. And I'm very proud of what we're building here. All right, let's stop sharing this. Let's come back to here. Okay, so we are going to try to do something a little bit different. We're going to try to take the camera upstairs and play one of these games with Ben. So we're just going to mess around with it. Again, this is a prototype. Still a lot of things to fix with this game, but we're going to effectively try to fine tune it over the next few days, few weeks, and then we're going to release it onto our website so everyone can play it. So that's the whole kind of drive here, is getting Ben a really fun game that he enjoys, that he'll play. You know, he has a ton of other games, but we're trying to give him variety so he can play a bunch of games. And then, yeah, releasing them online so other people can have them, modify them, play them, because they're all open source. All the code is free for people to use. It might be my creation as far as the idea, but I give a ton of credit to the LLM because it just helps me bring these things to life. And without it, like, it would have taken me months and months and months, possibly years. And since Ben's condition is progressive, we just didn't have that kind of time. And so I'm very thankful for this, because now I can build things that, you know, I didn't even know was possible. So anyway, let me set up the camera. I'm going to show you guys what I do. So I got this fancy camera. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. I'm going to try to make it work so you can hear me, but we'll figure it out. I may have to make this work a different way, but we'll make it. We'll figure it out. So, camera's on. Plug it in. So this allows me to stream mobily. I just plug my phone into this camera. The camera basically sends a signal to the computer, and I can stream anywhere. I can stream from anywhere in the world with this. I haven't streamed in a few weeks, so I might have to tinker around with this for a second. So I apologize if it's boring. Just hang tight. I'm right. I do. Okay, so I have to remote into the computer upstairs. And then
I can set up the stream. Oh, that's loud. Hey, I need to jump on this computer, Nancy. You're good. You can keep it open. You can keep everything open. All right, one sec, guys. You can keep everything open. I just need to go into a folder. You can stay logged in. Just let me get control. Okay. You guys don't see what I'm doing, but I'm doing some techie nerdy things in the background. I'm just starting my RTMP server so that way I can stream to the computer. Okay. I got it working. So let's see if we can get audio. We might not be able to get audio to the restream, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna mess around. We'll do some we'll do a little tinkering on live. Okay. All right. Here we go. So now you guys should be able to see a mobile cam. I just think you're getting, let's see, what are the inputs we can have here? That's it, huh? All right. Well, let's see if we can listen to our own stream here. Hopefully you don't hear me twice. But we're going to try something a little wild. I'm going to try something a little different right now, guys. This is going to be a little wild thing we're doing. I've never done this before. Okay, let's see if we can hear myself.
Okay, let's see if we can hear myself.
I can.
I can.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Now, you guys should be able to hear me too, I think.
Now, you guys should be able to hear me too, I think.
It might be a little bit delayed.
It might be a little bit delayed.
But it should work.
It should work.
I think.
I think.
In fact, let's test it out. Let's go here.
Let's test it out. Let's go here.
I think.
It should work.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing
I think.
1, 2, 3. I think.
In fact, let's test it out. Okay.
Okay.
There's gonna be a little bit of delay with the audio.
There's gonna be a little bit of delay with the audio.
But we're just gonna have to deal.
But we're just gonna have to deal.
With the audio, guys. I apologize.
A little bit of delay with the audio, guys. I apologize.
I don't know if I can set a delay here.
I don't know if I can set a delay here.
That's okay. We'll do this just for a few minutes.
Okay.
You guys
We'll
should
do
be able
this
to
just
see
for
Ben play.
a few minutes.
You'll be able to
You guys
hear
should
me
be
at
able to see
least.
Ben play.
I don't
You'll
have
be
a
able to
really
hear me
good
at
way to
least.
do the audio.
I don't have a really good way to do the
unfortunately.
audio, unfortunately. So
We'll just roll with it for right now.
we'll just roll with it for right now.
Do you hear an echo right now?
Do you hear an echo right now?
If you do all. If you do all, I'll fix it. Unless you can hear me just on this camera. Unless you can hear me just on this camera. I don't think you can hear me on this camera. Should be able to. It should go away. Let me mute my microphone here. Can you still hear me? I think you should be able to hear me. Hey Nancy, can you check if you can hear me on the stream? Can you hear me now?
At the museum, at the zoo,
Yeah.
at the bakery,
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm right here.
the
Yeah.
library.
All right.
Where does Professor
Here we are.
Wiseman work? At the museum.
It's going to be a little bit of a delay on the audio or the video because I had to do this a different way. I had to actually use VLC for the audio because I don't have a. I should have done a virtual audio cable, but
Magic tricks.
I forgot to set it up. So it'll be a little delay, but we'll just show the game with Ben.
Correct. What does George build
All right.
out of
Let me
blocks?
suction Ben real quick. I'll have Nancy do it.
What does George build at boats?
All right, Ben. Do you want to say hello to everyone with your keyboard?
What is George's approach to what is George's approach to solving
Okay.
guessing?
We're just gonna do a little
Calling for help.
suction real quick. This might be a little loud. Sorry, guys. It's gonna sound like a lawnmower.
You're gonna stop then?
Yeah, I got it.
Continue game.
Ready, Ben? Real quick.
Settings.
Sorry, guys. I know this isn't the most pleasant thing to sound to hear. Sound. Okay.
Exit game.
So I'll show you guys how he navigates his computer.
Concentration. Benny's Peggle. Benny's mini golf. Benny's bowling. Benny's baseball.
So Ben has these two switches.
Back.
Here, let's get a face shot. There we go.
Tower defense. Tic-tac-toe. Trivia master. Concentration. Benny's Peggle. Benny's mini golf.
You know you can just click. You don't have to go backwards like that.
Benny's baseball. Benny says. Back. Word jumble.
Oh, word jumble. Here
Ben's
we go.
jumble game.
I messed you up. I did that on purpose, on accident. There you go.
Settings. Communication.
So you guys can hear his app. So Ben hangs out a lot of times, just playing games, hanging out.
Communication.
He's had a couple rough days. Today seems to be a better day, so we're happy today's a better day for him.
Keyboard.
All right, so Ben's going to his keyboard. See what he says.
Keyboard.
So I'll show you guys how this works. So again, the audio is going to be a little delayed, guys. I don't have it set really well right now.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
I should say the video will be delayed.
G, H, I, J, K, L.
Maybe I'll actually fix that.
G. H. G, H, I, J, K, L. M, N, O, P, Q, R. G, H, I, J, K, L. G. L. K. J. I. H, I, J, K, L. M, N, O, P, Q, R. G, H, I, J, K, L. A, B, C, D, E, F. GHIJKL MN STUVWX YZ0123 456789 him, it, himself, hill. Hi. Is. And. Soon. MR. In. Up. 456789. YZ0123. STUVWX. MNOPQR. GHIJKL. ABCDEF. A. F.
Hi. You have that's high, like high in the air.
He's like, it sounds the same.
He's like, oh man. Oh, you don't have your glasses on. That's why. I'll help you.
He didn't want. He wanted his glasses.
I gotcha. There you go. There you go. It's high now. High space. So now you can do the next
F.
word. You can go to E. I know you're looking for E.
E. ABCDEF. GHIJKL. Elaine, Eloise, everyone, even, ever, every.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Elaine, Eloise, everyone, even, ever, every. Elaine. Eloise. Everyone. Yes.
Can you double check the audio is
hell,
working on the stream, please?
You. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Say it again. Nancy's got
Controls.
to bring up the stream. We got to make sure it works. Yeah, you closed it when I came upstairs. I just want to hear what it sounds like. It's okay if it doesn't echo. Alright, say hi everyone, Ben. Let's see what happens. Hear what it sounds like. It's okay if it doesn't
Hi,
echo.
everyone. Yes. No. Hell.
Say hi everyone, Ben. Let's see what happens.
You.
Alright, it's a little delayed. Okay, that's okay. Alright. So,
Controls.
you want to show everyone the golf game? Want to play it? Play a little two-player? Let's go. Alright.
Space.
You can bring it up. Bring up the golf game and I'll come up and we'll play. Hey, enough.
Exit. Back. Back. Entertainment. Entertainment menu.
Okay. Let's check the audio again.
Tower defense.
For me. Just unmute it. Yeah, just play it and unmute it.
Trivia master. Concentration. Benny's Pickle. Benny's Mini Golf. Benny's Mini Golf. Main menu.
Just unmute it. Yeah, just play it and unmute it.
Trivia master.
That didn't work.
Concentration.
That's like way off.
Benny's Mini Golf. Benny's Mini Golf.
Alright, you can mute it.
Select game mode.
Okay. It'll be a little delayed. Okay, let's play multiplayer.
Challenge.
Do this.
Select course. My custom course.
Let's do, go to Benny's backyard.
Load custom course.
You want to go to Benny's backyard?
My custom course. Benny's backyard. Back. Benny's backyard. Welcome to Benny's backyard. Hole. Par 3. Start. Hole in 1. 1 strokes. Hole 2. Par 3. Start.
Okay, Ben. Is it my turn or your turn? Are you playing multiplayer? No, you're not even playing multiplayer.
Paused. Main menu. Back. How many? Back. Player 1. Back.
What color you want? You want to be red?
Select.
Here, choose your
White.
color. You're on white right now. Choose your color. Nope, you're on white. Click on the red one. There you go. Click it a few times.
Pink.
No, you don't want pink.
Light blue. Violet.
You can hold it down. I think it'll scan backwards.
Orange.
Should hold it down. I don't know if it'll work. Nah, it's not gonna
Salmon.
work. I'll help you.
Red.
There you go. There's red. So let's select it. Yep, let it go.
Back.
Oh, click it.
Select.
There you go. Good. Red.
Player 2.
I'll be.
Pink. Light blue.
I'll be light blue.
Back. Select. Back.
Okay, trying to hold the blue button. Nope, don't hit back. Go to play Benny's backyard.
Load custom course. My custom course. Benny's backyard.
There you go.
Welcome to Benny's backyard.
Don't hit the blue one so fast.
9 holes. 1. Par 3. Player 1 start.
Alright, let's change the size of the
Pause.
aimer for you.
Thick. Extra thick.
Extra
Pause.
thick.
Resuming.
There you go. Now you can see it aiming, right? That's better. You hit it harder than that. Now I'm gonna beat.
Player 2's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna hit you right into the hole.
Player 1.
You're welcome.
Player 2's turn. Hole complete.
You're welcome.
Hole 2. Par 3. Player 1 start.
Oh, you want it to be slower? We can make it even slower.
Pause.
I gave it a super slow
Settings.
setting.
Fast. Super slow.
Super slow.
Paused.
There you go.
Resuming.
So now it'll go slower for you. Go ahead, aim it. You'll see it. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. Now do it. There you go. Yeah, now it's going more the speed you like. Remember, wait for it to. There you go. Good. Let's see. Will that go in? Let it charge all the way. Oh, so close. You just missed it. All
Player
right.
2's turn.
Let's see if I get your ball, just because I want to. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Player
Yes, I'm the
1's
best.
turn.
Oh, you're aiming at it. Good. See how it highlighted yellow? That means it's gonna go in. To make it easier for you. Oh nope. All right. You're missing it. You gotta look at it. See, it's not highlighted. Look at it. Nope. You're missing it. Here, let me help your head a little bit. See that right there? So it's highlighted. See how it's yellow now? Yeah, that's what you want. I'm gonna make it do a sound. Anytime you hear it, when you hear it go, I'll have it make a sound
Hole 3.
anytime it says you're
Par
aiming
three.
at it. Does that make sense?
Player 2 start.
So anytime it's aiming at it, and it knows it's aiming at it, it'll make a sound for you. Okay, your turn.
Player 1's turn.
You're gonna aim up there at the wall. That's a wall right there. You can't go through that. No,
Player
I'm
two's turn.
totally. Watch this. I'm gonna send you right to the freaking pond. Get in the pond.
Player 1 water hazard. Player 1's turn. Player 2's turn.
You just set yourself in the water. Here, you gotta aim. You gotta aim toward the hole, Ben. The hole's right there.
Player 1's turn.
Alright,
Player
now you're in the
two's turn.
sand. I'm getting it in. Oh, dang it. Get in there.
Player 1's turn.
Yeah, you're aiming at it. See how you're aiming at it? It shows you're aiming at it. It's wiggling because it says you're in the sand.
Hole complete.
Oh, you got both of us in.
Hole 4.
Alright, it's my turn. Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Player 1 start.
In your chat messages?
Sorry, I'm trying to post this on something. I don't know what this added. What is this?
It's right in front of you to the
Player
right.
two's
There's
turn.
chat messages to your right.
this
Oh no,
is
it's not ours.
yours.
Okay. Hey, that's me.
I'm
Don't
trying to
don't
look
steal mine.
for-
You like how I make little sounds that it clicks? You
Player
can hear it
1's
hit.
turn.
Okay, now aim at the hole. The hole is right there. Show me you can aim
we're
at
in
it.
an ad right now. It won't let me look at chat.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, so try to wait for the hole will turn yellow. So just wait for the hole to turn yellow. Oh, let it go. You're aiming the other way. Remember, it flips the other way. There you go. Click and let it go, and then click again. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Player 2's
Very
turn.
good. See, it'll turn yellow when you're close enough. It'll turn yellow for you. See how mine's turned yellow? See how that turns? Because it says that's where it's going to go in the hole. Just make it a little easier. Okay.
Hole 5.
All right. Let's
Par
see if we can do
3.
this one.
Player 1 start.
Okay. So you can aim over that bridge. Okay. See how you went over the bridge? Okay. Now go the other way. Right.
No, other
there.
than Anthony
Nope.
saying there was an echo.
No, again.
at
Oh, see, you're not
9:30.
aiming. Right there. Let go. Oh. Yeah, one more time. Just click a little bit. Let go. Oh, click it a little bit. Let go. Oh no, you're going. You don't have the reaction time. I gotta slow it down for you some more. I'll slow it down even more for you. There you go. So, this is another thing. Is
Player 2's
nice. Good shot. So another thing too is testing these games out with Ben to find out how long he should have for things like aiming. So obviously the aiming for him needs to be a little bit slower. So we'll do another 15-second delay on the code. Good, excellent, awesome. I'm gonna hold down all the way.
Player 2's
Excellent.
turn. Hole complete. Hole 7. Par 3.
All right.
Player 1 start.
Let's see. This one's a tricky one. See if we can do this one. What time is it, Nancy?
9:46.
Okay. So after this game, Ben, I'm gonna head back downstairs. This is cool.
Player 2's turn.
I'm gonna try to aim right to the hole through the sand. I don't know if we can do this. Okay.
Player 1's turn.
I'm gonna make it so it doesn't wiggle like that when you're in the sand. I'm gonna make it so it doesn't show that wiggliness. The wiggliness is because you're in the sand. I thought it'd be cool to see it, but it's kind of distracting, so. Aiming too high, let it go. Did you blank out a little bit? Here, I'll help you. Where is the hole? I'll help you. Where's the hole? Maybe right there? Yeah, try that out. All the way. Charge up all the way. All the way, all the way, all the way. So you'll hear it. Remember, it makes 5 beeps. So charging it up all the way is 5 beeps. So listen carefully. Listen to the beeps. Ready? That's fully charged.
Player 1 hold.
Aw, dang it.
2 strokes. Player 2's turn. Hole complete.
Okay.
Hole 8.
All right, 2 more holes. All right, so aim right at the hole. That's going one way. Turn it the other way. Let it go. Yep, go the other way. There you go. Hi, Willow. Nice. That's a great shot. I think you're gonna get it in.
Player
You
2's
did.
turn.
Nice shot, dude.
Hole complete. Hole 9.
All right, last hole.
3.
Let's see if you can
Player
get it
1
in.
start.
Hold it all the way. Oh, remember,
Player
listen.
2's
Just
turn.
all you have to do is listen. You just have to listen for it.
Player
I
1's
made
turn.
you go in the water. So, look where you're aiming. You're aiming up into nothing.
Player 2's
You
turn.
just put yourself on a bush. See? So see the red? Look at the red aimer. See where I'm aiming?
Player 1's turn.
Now it's your turn. Now you gotta get yourself out of that bush. How do you get out of that bush? You're gonna have to aim backwards. So this is this game, just so those of you who are new here, just joining us. So this is a custom game I built for my brother Ben. My brother can oh no, you're not aiming.
Player
Oh
2's
no. So this is a custom game built for him that we're tweaking. This is like the prototype right now. But we are essentially going to be making more games like this.
Player 1's turn.
And yeah, so he has a ton of games. He has a whole hub he can use, and all he has to do is click 2 buttons. He has a condition that it made him quadriplegic and non-speaking, and now he effectively has a keep going. Let it go. He effectively can just use his head to turn left and right to access his computer. So we built him a whole thing. There you go. That's better. Yep, let it go. No, too far. Click it again. Right there. Let it go. And it's going too fast for you. Here, let me help you. Right there. There you go. Charge it. Let me hear you full charge it. Full charge. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. That's what you want to do. Okay, now aim right at the hole. So see where it's aiming? It's aiming down that way. See that? So now you want to aim right at the hole. So after this hole, I'm going to go through and make a few adjustments to the game that I noticed. So he needs a slower aimer. So aim right at the hole. Excellent. Yeah, that should hit it. All the way, though. You got to charge up all the way. Excellent. Nice job, dude. Good job. We did it.
Course completed.
And I beat you.
Total
Yes.
strokes, 18.
That's okay.
Main menu.
So the game, you can make as many levels as you want. I have a level editor. So we have 9 holes right now. I'm going to make him a whole suite of different games. The ball can be as big or as small as you want. You can make the courses look very easy or very complicated, whatever you want to do. So I'm making this more
accessible for
Play
Ben.
game.
You gonna play again by yourself? No, you're done?
Exit.
Okay. So Ben can exit the game by himself. He can go and play his other
Benny's
games.
nickel.
You want to show him your trivia game real quick? So I know the audio is either delayed or early, but just letting you guys know it's because I'm
Concentration.
streaming a weird way. So if you can hear me, that's all right.
Trivia Master.
There you go.
Trivia Master. Select game.
Okay.
Select a game. Default categories.
So Ben has a bunch of games,
Choose a category.
a bunch of trivia categories.
Main menu.
He has Adam Sandler films, American Dad, Aqua Teen, tons of games on here that he can play. Which one are you going to do? Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Go for it.
Previous page. Adam Sandler films. American Dad.
So we are just co-hosting for
Aqua Teen
Overjoyed.
Hunger Force.
But if you guys want to follow Ben, he has a
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
he has a social media called Beam
Which
and
says
Benny,
do your
and we
best
also have a
help.
foundation that we put stuff for. But we are here just co-hosting and helping Anthony out while he is doing some stuff. He'll be here in about 10 minutes or so. We're gonna head downstairs. All right, Ben.
Seeing.
So Ben's playing his trivia game. We're gonna head back downstairs, Ben. Thanks for the game. I'm gonna fix your game a little bit more to make it a little easier to play. Okay, and we'll test it a little bit more later. So Nancy, my wife, she's in the living room. There she is. She's right there. Hello.
Hello.
She is going to help us out and put some commands in chat. But okay, that was fun. So Ben has a new golf game, which we're gonna keep modifying. Once it is done, we will put it online.
Is it better now? I had something turned off. Okay, let me just go through what I just said. Sorry, guys. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. My apologies for the last 5 minutes. Anthony should be here any minute. But welcome to the stream. I had it muted. I muted it for the other thing and I forgot to switch it back. But welcome back, everyone. I apologize. So what you just saw upstairs was some of the games that I built for my brother, as I was explaining earlier. I am just a co-host here. I help Anthony out. So Anthony is the one who runs the Overjoyed for Inclusion. Overjoyed for Inclusion is a part of the Jett Foundation as a pilot program. Jett Foundation is a foundation that supports people with peoples and families with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. It's a pretty big foundation. Anthony got the opportunity to be a pilot program. Overjoyed has the opportunity to be a pilot program for Duchenne's. Anthony has just Duchenne's, and he developed this program specifically for people to use mouse inputs converted into to convert them into controller inputs for gaming. And he's going to demonstrate that shortly, probably on Mario Kart. I was just demonstrating some of the Switch access stuff we build for my brother Ben, who can't use a mouse, but that's okay because he has access to left and right head movements. Ben has some complex needs, like he can't use eye gaze because he has nystagmus, meaning he has wiggly eyes. So eye gaze and eye tracking and head tracking doesn't really work for him. But he loves the 2-switch access. So Ben can scan and select a bunch of software on his computer that we built custom for him. So Ben has access to, after about 10 years of not having any access, using AI, I built him a custom solution. And that custom solution is actually free. It's online. It's open source. I'm just giving it away because I feel like people like my brother need that access, and we shouldn't put it behind a paywall. If people wanted to tip us, that's cool. But that's not the point. The idea is we really just want to give this away and make sure people have it, because for our family, it took years to find something that worked, and it took me building something. So if there are people out there who could use it that are in the same situation, I'm hoping it alleviates some frustration and some struggles. So yeah, so Ben can now type on a keyboard. He can text message. So he actually has a text messaging app with Discord. He can search YouTube videos. He can go through any streaming platform. All of them are hosted on like a spreadsheet that he can access. It's amazing. And then he has all these custom games. So that golf game we just showed is the new creation. It's actually an update from the old golf game. And I'll actually show you guys the old golf game real quick before Anthony gets here, because it is hilarious what it looked like before. So before I knew anything about programming, which I still don't really know anything, don't tell anyone, the old golf game essentially was this. And it worked, and it was fun enough. But man, it's kind of rough around the edges. Let's see if I pull it up for you guys to see. Let's see if it'll work. I got to move it into his games folder. Here we go. Oh, no. I think I broke it. Did I break it? Games, mini golf. Where's mini golf? I just had it. This is why we can't have nice things. Let's see here. Mini golf. Anthony's here. Hi, Anthony.
Hello.
I'm gonna show this game. I just want to show everyone what this game used to look like. Here we go. Check this out. Oh, is it working? I don't know if you guys see that. This is the mini golf game I made initially.
Golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass.
So it has the Happy Gilmore sound effects, but it's very lame. It's not very fun. We made it for
Happy learned how to putt.
Play some games, and yeah, it was a good time. I was like, let's make this game way better. That's what we did. Welcome in, Anthony. We're here. We did it.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for starting off without me.
Hey, it was fun. I think people got something out of it. It wasn't too bad with technical issues. It could have been worse. I know it could have been worse. So
yeah, we don't jinx that.
No.
Alright, so let me try sharing my game screen. And hopefully you can hear the game.
I hear the game.
Okay. So once I get into the race, I'll explain how overjoyed works. And actually, Aries are really good at explaining as well.
Yeah, I can
I
explain
do
it
want
if
to
you like.
explain
Yeah.
well, on the right side what that is.
So this right side element that you're looking at, this is effectively a mirror of the overjoyed system. So this is what the overjoyed system looks like on Anthony's screen. We're just seeing it. This is just like a little mirror thing. But what this does is effectively shows where Anthony is pointing on his mouse. And the clicks are what you see, like the little indicator in there. So I know it says right, left, but that's if those had like something else in there and you clicked in there, it would have something bound to that as well. Lower the audio here.
The actual buttons are each of these projects is assigned to a button.
Yes.
And you'll see I just press the A button for the line in the center. And I press it again, and then most of the race I'm in this quadrant. Because that's what allows me to go straight and use my items. And then if I come up here and I gotta turn, I just go in the upper left and I'm turning left. Or in the upper right and I'm turning right. And it'll play the entire game with just my right thumb on a trackpad.
So let's reiterate why this is so powerful. So people can use a mouse, right, to play games. But a lot of games are not designed with a mouse input. They're controllers, because if they're on a console, a lot of them need a controller, and they don't have those inputs available. So Anthony designed and developed this tool so that way it effectively takes mouse inputs and converts them into inputs for a controller.
You can also emulate it can do a Switch games like you see right here. You can do Xbox games with like a gamepad. And you can also do keyboard games, like mouse and keyboard games.
Mm-hmm. Very versatile. It has a lot of really cool ways you can adapt it and control it. There's like, I'm going to say an infinite way, maybe not infinite, but quite a lot of ways to modify it.
And because it uses your mouse, any way you can move your mouse, be that with your eyes, or facial expressions, with your head movements. Really, any way you can control your computer, you can game with it. I think the best part is that it's not tiring for me. Like when I used to be able to use a regular controller, that would get really tiring really quickly. And with this, it's just like I'm using my computer, so it's barely any effort for me. And that's important because, like, for me and Ben and many other people with disabilities, you really gotta conserve that energy throughout the day.
100%. Like even today, like moving his head left and right, you know, if there's too many of those, if there's too much of that, you know, he gets exhausted throughout the day. So, you know, holding down a button is important because it's a little less effort for him to just leave his head on one side versus the other. So it's the same thing is true here. Instead of clicking a ton of buttons, you're just using one finger or two fingers to move it around if you're using a, you know, a trackpad.
And if I want to go straight, like, I can even just let go of the trackpad here, I go straight. I don't have to actually press and hold the button for time.
Yeah, the game has that quality of life. Or you have that built in. I forget.
Well, that's how it works. When your mouse is in the quadrant, it'll keep doing that button until you get out of there.
So we should mention that there's a link to Overjoyed for people to try. You can get it for free from Microsoft. It's a legit program you can install. And we encourage people to try it out.
Yeah, just do ! Overjoyed. There you
Check
go.
it out. There you go.
Oh, there we go. On our first race, we got the crown.
Yep. Nice work.
And at that last moment, I boomeranged the person in front and got him first. Yeah, the cool thing about Mario Kart is the ability to do smart steering. And what that does, it doesn't steer for you, but it just makes sure you can't go off the track. And for people that have low dexterity and reaction time, like that is a very helpful feature.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with too many games that have that feature. Is this one of the only games that has that feature that you're aware of?
I think so.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think racing games in general are pretty solid, way to play for accessibility.
But I know even like the Forza series is renowned for being accessible. Because yeah, these types of games are reaction based.
Yeah.
Especially when in some other games where you control the speed, it's even more difficult. In Mario Kart, you basically go one speed.
Yeah, so the strategy is more or less like in how you use your items, It's a little bit more reaction, there, but
yeah, the cartoony, fun racing style is great for this.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the real world. You don't have to actually change speed and do all that. Oh, we got smushed. Yeah, so we're always looking for volunteers to try it out. Maybe anyone's ever interested in trying it out on stream. After I walk you through it, you can play it, like I said, with any Game Pass game, any Steam game, Nintendo Switch. Actually requires an adapter from our partner 8-Bit Dough. Because Nintendo being Nintendo, you always need something extra.
Was there something that I forget if I don't want to jump to conclusions or say anything that's wrong information, but didn't you say that some of the money that was going to be raised would be for buying some of those? So that way, I don't know if you were going to be donating them or how that works, if that was part of the plan.
I haven't figured that out yet, but that's something in my mind, definitely.
Very cool. So maybe in the future.
Oh, but 8-Bit Dough has actually donated over 100 of those.
Wow.
For us to give away. Well, yeah, we've been giving those away for probably the past 2 years.
Awesome.
And to be honest, they're only $20 anyway, so it's not the worst amount.
Yeah.
And with the fact that Overjoyed is free, really helps.
So even though these applications are very niche, just getting people to talk about them, try them out, get other people to know about them is important because, it's pretty tough to get out to everyone who might need this type of tech. They're a lot of times they're not typically like, browsing Twitch or, on social media in that way or looking for this type of stuff. So getting the word out is important. A lot of people have their own little circles and communities. And, if this is a tool that might help someone, hey, let them know about it.
And think about it, it's a great new way to play your favorite games. And any game that you play with Overjoyed, any settings that you set for in that game, like what buttons and all the settings in Overjoyed, you can share those. And we add that to our database of what we're calling no setup necessary games.
Yeah, so I know even me, I have a hard time with figuring. I'm not much of a gamer, but having that set up where you can just have a drop down that says, "Hey, if you're playing Halo, these are settings that work for this person, and here's how they're all bound." I mean, having that as an option is amazing. You know, I don't have to mess around with my own settings or binds. It has it there set up for me. And on the other side, if you find something that works really well for you and you want to add it, it can help a lot of other people.
Exactly, gaming with a purpose.
In fact, that could be
other than the purpose of having fun.
Yeah. That could be one really good reason just to try out Overjoyed. Is just to find out some binds and say, hey, I'm giving back because I'm figuring out like some really cool little setups and settings that people might be able to use.
And you get more people playing the games that you love.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I show off Overjoyed, this is my go-to game. It's one of my favorite game series. I've played Mario Kart ever since I was a kid. All the way back to Mario Kart 64. I think Ari, you were saying you tried the other Mario Kart?
Yeah, I'm old, so my Mario Kart is Super NES, Super Nintendo.
Yeah, you were saying it doesn't look as good as you thought it did.
Oh no, it is hard to look at. Let's just put it that way. But it was playable. I forgot how the items worked and stuff because I was driving around for like a few laps and I realized I was missing the items the whole time because the way they built it in that game or in some of the levels, it was kind of off the beaten path, so you weren't just running into them. You had to go out of your way to get the power-ups almost on purpose because it's like you're making a gamble. Like you have to go off the path in effort to, you know, you're going to maybe lose your place on the game, but maybe you're going to get something that's going to give you an edge. So it was a kind of cool concept, but I think they got rid of that by N64.
Okay, we're in first place. Come on. There we go. There's one more race. Yep. Maybe after a few Grand Prix, I can show you guys some other games too. Yeah, all right. You want to talk about like how we met and how we got doing this together?
Yeah, so I explained a little bit earlier, but I'll get in a little more detail. So Anthony and I effectively met because I was helping another nonprofit with just some gaming ideas and how we can work through some gaming. And it was the same organization that we work with for my brother's condition. And Anthony, somehow, I don't know how the woman who runs the organization met Anthony exactly, but I was on this meeting. Anthony and I were talking. We were all talking and figuring out how we can use Overjoyed for some of the kids in the community. And we just clicked, and it was pretty amazing because I was like, all right, you're building stuff. I'm trying to build stuff. Let's see what we can do. So Anthony invited me to hang out and do some streams. It took us a while to end up streaming, but we got there, and we've been streaming at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. Hopefully, sometimes our schedules don't align, but we've been trying to just make some content, do some tech talk, a lot of breaking things. And so we're just kind of seeing where it goes, and it's been a lot of fun. We don't know a lot of people who are into what we're into, so it's cool.
We're very techy.
Yeah. I'm meeting more people. I'm meeting more people in the space who are into like some of the Switch games, you know, the Switch activated games, the 2-button games, but or access, I should say. But these niche programs, you know, they're niche. You know, it's hard to
break into mainstream or let people know who you are. But there are communities out there. You know, we met a few people on Facebook groups and stuff. But
A big thing like this development work and like this, what we're doing in this space, it can get kind of lonely because like not many people are doing it or really understand what you're doing. Like I myself don't have many people to talk to about these techie things.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends. Like, I mean, I've told you, I have a lot of friends in the fitness space, and you know, in like gaming. I played Counter-Strike, but you know, they see the stuff I'm building. They're like, oh, that's cool, but they're not really interested. Like, getting people interested is tough. So one of the things that, you know, I love about this specifically is that these are games that a lot of people play and they are interested in. So you're building a tool that effectively is like bridging a big gap.
And our hope is to start doing game nights with the community.
Yeah.
We built a system where you can actually remotely control my overjoyed.
Yeah, you don't even have the game installed or overjoyed. It's just you're remotely playing the game with a handful of people. So it's really cool. We were testing it a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, probably every so often Ari will message me and say some whole thing he figured out, and I'll say, "Oh, I figured this thing out," and we're like always talking about it.
Yeah.
It's like the average person is like a really small achievement, but
yeah, for us,
this space is huge.
It is. It like I was trying to explain to people, you know, just about Ben. Like, you know, there's so many things to consider. There's no one size fits all. So having a tool that is, you know, super robust, has a lot of accessibility features that you can modify yourself. That's not something that really exists in the space at a low cost, you know, and I think it's crucial, you know, it's crucial. And what we're building, we're so passionate about because, you know, we're both kind of, you know, we're affected by, you know, certain conditions, you know, for that limit you know, in so many ways. So I think a lot of people just don't, they see the value from a distance, but like actually living it and being there, it's hard for them to, you know, to relate. But we're trying to get people to see this so that way they can relate. So doing things like playing with Overjoyed and like seeing how we do things and getting involved, I mean, it makes a big difference. And it gives me a lot of purpose. I mean, I have a ton of purpose. I feel great like doing these streams and making spend software and just testing and meeting people. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, and like the missions of your charity and Overjoyed are like so close together.
Yeah. In fact, our overarching thing was, you know, just accessibility, awareness, and building tools that are free and open source. That's a big thing for us in general, but we kind of pivoted to where we are focusing specifically on 1 and 2 switch access, which is another thing that is sorely missed in the space, especially when it comes to gaming and entertainment. When it comes to 1 and 2 switch access for most devices, most you know, programs and software, it's communication first, which is great. You know, obviously you need to be able to communicate, and that's wonderful, but there isn't a huge focus on, you know, combining it and making them communication and entertainment and tools. So that's my big thing, is building an ecosystem for Ben that is, you know, 2 switch access, you know, 2-step access, which...
Oh, you know what I've been seeing a lot? Like, there's a lot of, like, phone apps and games that are, like, either linked to, like, your camera or anything like that. They're all one button. I want to see even look into those and see if those are like available online too.
I'll have to take a look. I don't know which ones you're referencing, about to check it out.
There's a lot of those where you have to like click a button in time. Like there's one really cool one where it like takes all the parts of your face and you have to like put them back together on your face in the right order.
Oh, interesting.
It's really cool. So a lot of it is camera based, but a lot of it is just like tapping the screen.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, and there's like, I see hundreds of those on YouTube like every day. I have to figure out what those are.
I'll have to check it out. see if we can modify it or something. Yeah, so
Just remember, Overjoyed was inspired by the controls on a phone. Where you're playing a game on the phone, and you move your finger around in quadrants like this, and you're able to play the game. So it's funny that the one device I can't use myself, my phone, is what inspired all this accessibility.
I've seen they've added a bunch of new accessibility features to Android devices, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I mean, they do have like switch and like scan and select access, but it's not easy for someone like Ben to use. But I know it's like a godsend for people who have been waiting for those features.
Well, a cool thing I'm going to be trying next week is you can actually plug a mouse or trackpad or connect via Bluetooth to your phone and use it as a mouse. Meaning you're moving a cursor on the phone in order to use your phone. I don't know if you've seen that, Ari.
No, I haven't.
If you have a wireless mouse, Ari?
I used to have a wireless mouse. I have a wired mouse now. I went backwards in technology.
Yeah, Ari, you and I will have to talk after. I'm trying to reach out to even like Elgato with the Stream Deck or Stream Deck. That's what's called.
Yeah, Stream Deck.
Where you can press a button and already use everything, and I'm like, and they also have a phone app where you can do the same thing. I think it'd be really cool if we made it so it's not just buttons you press. Like also, you move your mouse around or your finger around, and you can use that to control Overjoyed, to control really anything. But I think like these Stream Decks and what Elgato's doing it and stuff like that, I want to figure out like ways to use it to control all your devices.
I mean, yeah, they have a huge hub of features.
So I just gotta figure out how to reach them. I'm probably just gonna contact their support.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. Like, there's these little features that could be added to the technology we use every day. Just the hard part is reaching the companies that make these things and like saying and showing them how what you need, how it can help a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of these companies, they have a philanthropic arm where they're like, hey, if you're willing to play around with the device and figure out how to make it more accessible, we'll gladly give you some devices or funding or whatever. So it might be worth.
I was like, think of a Stream Deck and you immediately think of a Switch control, because it's just a bunch of buttons and then you click a button, there's other buttons. Do you have a Stream Deck?
No, I don't have a Stream Deck. I have the Elgato teleprompter. That's the only thing I have of Elgato. Yeah, everything I use is just straight on OBS. I do everything manually. I have a lot of friends who have a Stream Deck and they love it. They programmed all the stuff on the Stream Deck to do a bunch of random stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so maybe one day you'll be able to use Overjoyed through your Stream Deck. We'll see.
That'd be pretty cool. It'd be cool if Overjoyed was like bundled into some other software stuffs.
Well, the nice thing is you can just download on your computer and then control it through the Stream Deck.
Yeah.
And I think like being able to not just press buttons or move your finger, I think that'd be a really cool thing, because then if, say, you're a streamer and you want to control the volume of your stream, you just swipe down. I mean, I don't know if that already exists, but I think it'd be really cool if you can have a button or you can have a touch surface.
I mean, I don't know if it already exists, but I'm sure a lot of them are, you know, editable or configurable to do that.
So if anybody actually knows if that exists, let me know.
We're always looking for
I
connections.
love that they have a phone app that works the same way. But I've learned, like, if there's something I need, like, I'm going to reach out to the support chat email.
Mm.
And they're usually able to, like, help me, put me in the right direction, or... Because the hardest thing is finding the right contact and the right email. And I know that Elgato is at a lot of accessibility and gaming events, too.
They might be a really good partner.
So yeah, if I'm not working on Overjoyed, I'm figuring out how to contact people.
Yeah, you are definitely the networking king over here.
Because like, if I didn't reach out to Aphid Doe, I wouldn't be playing Switch right now. I literally reached out one night. I heard back from them an hour later.
Wow.
And they're like, "Okay, let's do it." I'm like, okay.
That's awesome.
But Ari, I don't know if you have the script we use in our meetings. You want to share that story of how Overjoyed came to be?
Sure. I got to pull it up. Just a sec.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay. So for anyone who's new here, I know we have like 20 some odd people in here, which is really cool. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking if you're here, just hanging out. Indie Bird, hi, welcome in.
Yeah, I think we're going to Indie Bird right after this, right?
I believe so.
I can't remember. I had Ready Bot in here, but it hasn't said anything.
Yeah, Indie Bird. Yeah, welcome in, Indie
okay.
Bird. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks for coming in, Indie Bird.
You came right on time because I'm gonna do a little script that we have. Shouldn't call it a script. I'm gonna pretend like I'm saying this off the cuff.
He's gonna tell a story.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell a story. So this is a story all about how I wait. No, that's different.
My life got supposed to turn upside down.
Exactly. So just for context, we do meetings, and Anthony and I, we hang out. Anthony does demonstration, and usually I try to help with questions and answers because you know, Anthony, I don't know if you want to explain a little bit about that after I do this, but Anthony has fatigue when it comes to speaking. So it's like, let's just alleviate that, and I'll do the story for him, his background, because it can be kind of tiring telling the background over and over and over again. So we kind of play off each other with that. Anyway, so this is Anthony's overjoyed story, essentially, so he can save his voice in most meetings. So Anthony's playing Mario Kart right now. You can kind of see how overjoyed is working, but this is how overjoyed came to be, right? So Anthony's an accessibility advocate. He lives with a muscle weakening condition called Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and it makes it impossible for him to use physical game controllers. In 2020, right as the pandemic began, Anthony bought one of his favorite Nintendo games, and after the first level, it required him to point a controller at the screen to save which is a motion that he can't control physically. He could play the whole game, but he couldn't save it. That blew his mind. So he tweeted Nintendo about accessibility. And while he didn't receive a reply, he was interviewed by Game Explain, which is a major YouTube channel. The video received over 40,000 views, and it sparked supportive comments from people worldwide who agreed gaming should be for everyone. That showed Anthony was not alone. Then Anthony joined the board of Our Odyssey, which connects young adults with chronic and rare diseases through supportive, non-judgmental meetups where people can share openly. And now Anthony is working with the Jett Foundation. That's a recent development as a pilot program. So no longer Our Odyssey. So Anthony works on connecting young adults and working in the gaming space to just connect people all over the world. And as a fan of communication and technology, he knew that there had to be a way to make games more accessible using technology that we use every day. So inspired by the idea that technology should connect people, Anthony envisioned bringing a virtual joystick like those in mobile games to PC gaming, as we were talking about a little bit earlier. So through the Playability Initiative, he met Jonah, and they created proof of concept for Overjoyed. It's a free virtual joystick overlay for gaming. It could use using any way you move your mouse cursor to click for PCs, or you can use it through Steam, Xbox, Game Pass, or PlayStation Plus Premium, and Nintendo Switch 1 and 2 through the 8BitDo micro adapter. We were talking about that a little bit earlier too. After a year of coding and streaming, Anthony taught himself to code. After a year of coding and streaming, Anthony taught himself to code. So we haven't really talked about that, Anthony, but maybe I have to talk about that a little bit if you can. And officially, he released Overjoyed on the Microsoft Store this past Rare Disease Day. The name reflects both the joy of gaming, again, and the joystick overlay itself. Due to its success, Overjoyed and Anthony are transitioning to becoming a pilot program for Jett Foundation. I'm gonna put this earlier just because I think Our Odyssey isn't a thing anymore, right? That's not something that you're working with, or
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna be closing that down, and that's why I'm moving over.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that's clear because now it is a pilot program officially for the Jett Foundation. Effectively the same mission, just under a different umbrella. So the Jett Foundation is a large nonprofit focused on empowering the neuromuscular disease community that Anthony is a member of. So Anthony, I had a few questions there. I'm actually curious about the coding side of things. So before you started developing this, like what was your background in programming?
So I knew like some JavaScript and your HTML and CSS. I used to design websites. Did that probably about 5-6 years. This is probably about 15 years ago.
Oh.
And I guess for me, like I always had that techie side to me. Like you can give me any technology and I can figure it out. And that's kind of what I did. Like I think it's really great that like GitHub Copilot, like that. I don't really use that to code for me per se. I use that to kind of explain things to me. Like, cause there's a lot of terms out there, and there's a lot of things you gotta know and research. And then sometimes you're gonna hit a wall, and like I kind of like use Google and sometimes Copilot in order to help me get what I need. And then it takes a lot of iterations, like Ari was saying, of getting it to a working state that doesn't have errors, and then there's just like dealing with all the limitations of the technology.
Yeah.
And making it so that you can make everything you need accessible. And like Overjoy's gone through many iterations, and I guess the coolest part of it is that we're always adding new features and trying out crazy new experiments, and I think it's a lot of fun. So I think really I go to show, like, even if you are not someone that can code or has an interest in that, like either like use some of this AI or find a friend or someone else with that same passion and get them to like kind of collaborate with you. Because I think if there's something you need in order to do what you love, I think no one else is going to do it for you. You have
Exactly.
to go ahead and like just figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I have
And I
this.
think a big thing is don't do it alone. Like me and Ari are doing it together.
Yep. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's the reason why we did Narby Foundation. You know, it's to just share what we're building, but also gather people who are interested in building other stuff, so we can have a community to bang ideas off of. Because there's no one size fits all, right? Well, as much as we want to create a bunch of different applications, everyone has their own limitations and their own needs. So, AI has really been just making this so much faster and so much easier. And it's something where you can build something here and now with very little coding knowledge, and it's pretty amazing. I know that there's some people who are really against AI, but for this case, man, I am so happy it exists. There's no way I would have been able to have what Ben has now without it. And yeah, just having a community to rely on AI and just showing people what's possible, man, we can make the world very accessible.
Yes. Oh, that's great, Indie Bird. Yeah, like indie games, like they're so great at accessibility. And I think it's crazy that these smaller studios, they're able to add all these accessibility features that you wonder why these giant studios with quadruple 10 times the money like often don't even consider accessibility.
Yeah, it's interesting because if you build it from the ground up with accessibility in mind, that means anyone can play it. Like if you just thought that way, you would be increasing your audience by far, as you said.
Man, Indie Bird, if you are ever interested in like playing some of those indie games with Overjoyed so that anybody in the future can just jump right in and use Overjoyed is already set up for that. Like, let me know. Like, and it's a really cool way to play your games in a different way. Like, you don't have to just use your mouse like I'm using. You can use eye tracking, you can use your voice, you can use facial expressions. I think it's just a whole new way to experience what you love, and then you're able to help other people play that same game. Because I think that's a big thing. Like, we want other people to play the games that we love too.
Yeah.
And that goes for anybody else watching too. Like, if you're interested, like, it's free, and I'm happy to help you set it up. And maybe if you're not the biggest techie person, like I am able to use our new remote system so that you can play a game and I do all the setup. And all you have to do is screen share that on your stream. So really, it's really up to you, like how you want to raise awareness. Like, I even built this custom OBS browser source. And you can see right here.
Yeah, so what you're seeing on the screen right now is effectively a browser source that is just showing what Overjoyed is doing that Anthony's using to play with. It's just a little it's a little prettier because Overjoyed is I guess right now it's transparent on your screen, right? Like, I don't know if you could share your exact screen, but this is effectively kind of what it looks like.
Well, and with the way that Overjoyed is set up, like screen sharing it is kind of difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Without getting into like the weeds of it, it's basically there's a certain way you have to set up the Overjoyed window in order for it to keep focus on the game at the same time. Because if the game is not selected or in focus, it's not going to take any input. So essentially, I had to figure out this obscure one line of code that makes the window kind of act like a message box, so that your game or whatever you're doing is in focus. And let me tell you, that probably took 3 years to figure out. And all it was one line of code that you apply to a window. So yeah, like I could go on for hours with the techie stuff, but
I know it's funny. Like once we start getting in the weeds, it's like you're so passionate about it, you don't want to stop talking about it.
yeah, that's why if you ask, sometimes they say it's a little bit of magic. Because to me, sometimes that's what it feels like. It's like there's this one line of code that can do that. It's insane. And a lot of times, like there isn't documentation for everything.
Yeah.
And so my goal is to be able to grow the team beyond just me, and like maybe one day hire a developer that can work on it full time, and I can say, oh, I would love to do this, this, and this. And they're like, oh, what if you do this? You can do this instead. And it's way better. I'm like, that's great. Like, that's why me and Ari work together, because 2 heads is always better than 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have all the answers clearly, so you know, I'm always trying to collaborate with people and find out another option, another answer, a way around it. It's another reason why I'm a huge fan of AI, is because I can have a conversation with that too, and it can give me some options. But you know, it's always good to get real life experiences, because you know, AI is AI.
Bird, if you want to, you can do ! Discord, and you can join our Discord server. Yeah, and anybody that helps out or raises awareness or does a stream or really anything, all our supporters, I call them agents of social inclusion. Because that's the biggest thing in gaming, is it brings people together and lets you socialize. Like, I used to love single-player games as a kid, but now I just crave those cooperative, couch co-op, fun games.
Yeah.
Where I'm not just doing it on my own. Like the other day, I did something most people probably have never done. Is my friend came over and we played Halo. Instead of each of us controlling our own character, what we did was he would control the aiming and the shooting, and I would control the movement and the grenades. And through that, we were able to get through the first 2 levels. So, like, there's so many. I call that co-pilot mode. No, not co-pilot. I can't call another thing co-pilot. Co-captain mode.
Yeah. Cooperative play with the same controller. I've seen some other. I saw someone else doing that recently on Instagram. They're promoting some of the Logitech accessibility stuff. I gotta look up their name. Hold on. All Access Life. So shout out to them, I guess. But
yes, I've chatted with them. I haven't got to meet them yet, though.
No, they started following us recently, and we've just been kind of like checking out their videos. And yeah, they basically promote a lot of the accessibility features. They have like partnerships with Logitech and a few others, so they could be a good point of contact for, you know, getting in on some of that stuff too. But yeah, they do a lot of cooperative play, which is really cool. One of them uses the controller to walk around, and the other one uses a couple buttons to fire, to shoot.
So it's pretty cool.
And it's kind of difficult, but it's so fun.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like a new challenge, right? Like, you know, it's a totally different way of playing.
Yeah, because like we've all played the same games over and over and over in the same way, and that kind of gets tiring.
Yeah.
I love this character's little bat guy.
I love how it's just like standing on top of the scooter.
I think what amazes people the most is that I'm able to play Mario Kart and talk at the same time. I will honestly can tell you that I don't remember the last 3 races.
You're just you're in what's it? You're not autopilot, yeah, autopilot mode.
Which kind of goes to show you, like, once you get used to overjoyed, like, it's not very taxing on your body or your mind.
Yeah, it's very intuitive. Like once you're there, it becomes very intuitive, especially with just a handful of controls. Like, you know, this has a handful of controls. You're using items and you're steering essentially, and it just makes it so, you know, easy. You don't need 2 hands. You can use it just one hand. It's great.
I think after this Grand Prix, we'll move into some Pikmin. And I can show you a cool feature, twin stick mode.
Yes, I think that's going to be really interesting for people to see too, because, you know, this is pretty intuitive. It's just one camera angle, but we know a lot of these games have, you know, camera controls too. So that's something that Anthony solved with this software, which is really cool.
Well, I would say one big thing, if you know any developers out there, please make camera controls remappable to something other than the mouse. Because literally every other control on a game is remappable. Little things mean a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, having that level of customization is really important. You know, being able to modify and adapt, and, you know, directly in the game instead of creating the software, so it can save a lot of time and energy for sure. Would you ever be able to stream those co-op sessions with your buddy? I think that might be really cool to see.
Well, that's another thing I've been thinking about. Like, so when we do these game nights, anytime someone's trying out Overjoyed, like, I think it'd be really cool if I share the screen and the game, like, not them or not their voice, just like stream it and then have the ability for other streamers to kind of have that on in the corner of the stream. And maybe there's like a redemption where you can like enlarge that and look at it for like a minute or 2.
Yeah.
And then it could be like, we are playing games in a really accessible way. And like, here's a few ways to support, or here's some ways to learn more. Or it could even just like, you have that fully open and you're just, what do you call it? casting, like when you're doing when you're watching sports.
Yeah. Yeah, basically casting what's going on. Yeah. I think one thing that maybe something we can consider for the future is like tactic talk a little bit, but having essentially that idea where the overjoyed system isn't necessarily focused, right? The idea is, you're doing something like for example, trying to beat Halo in a cooperative mode, like a co-op mode, like you're talking about. And that could be what people kind of get invested in, because seeing how this works, and then having the overjoyed thing be like, this is how we're doing it, this is how we're playing, and you can get more people in tune with just you as a person and the people you're playing with, because a lot of people come for the personalities, they come to see what you guys are all about and how we're building and what we're doing. And so it'd be interesting to see that, like almost like having a some sort of storyline for people to follow, like trying to beat one of these games. I don't know if it's Halo or if you have another game in mind, but just going through an entire play, it might take a month or two. You just save it, keep going, and then you can make a little series. And the series could literally be how we built or how we cooperatively played Halo and beat the entire game using this system, with a little explainer of what the system is.
And it could be like, maybe it's a let's play you're doing, and like one day you invite me on, or someone else that can use Overjoyed, and we play the game together.
Yeah. Could be pretty cool.
Because I think the biggest barrier is games that lock the mouse or steal it. Like, we built features in Overjoyed to go against that, but it doesn't always work. I think, like, if I'm using the system we have on a website, that means I can go there, move my mouse around, use Overjoyed. It sends to your computer, and Overjoyed open on there, and I'm able to play the game. And because my mouse is never on that computer,
you don't get locked.
Stolen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a big thing that people don't think about when it comes to this stuff, especially for people with some certain limitations, is, if you get locked out, it's like you're relying on someone else to help you out, and, while that's great, having help, but if you're stuck and you're trying to play a game and you're now waiting on someone else to get you unstuck, it's kind of annoying. So. So those of you who are just joining us, welcome in. My name's Ari. I'm here with Anthony. Anthony is the founder and creator and developer of Overjoyed. What you're seeing on the screen is the Overjoyed system. This is basically what it looks like. It's kind of a mirror. It's like a plugin that you put over the screen so we can see what's going on with Overjoyed. But essentially, using mouse inputs, it is using a controller with mouse inputs. That's what this is in lay terms.
Yep. That's why I call it no controller necessary, because it's not actually a controller.
Nope.
Just my mouse. Oh boy, where does this go? Oh boy. Oh boy.
How did you do this?
I don't know.
That's a first.
They made a jump right off the bridge. That's
yeah.
weird.
I thought it was supposed to keep you on the course. They lied.
Oh, it didn't work that well. We will catch up. There's too many bombs on this course and too many cars. So I'm trying to dodge everything.
Mario Kart, aka Crash Simulator.
Oh my gosh. Look at all the. Oh, what? Everybody turned there. It confused me. Oh my. Don't you agree this course is kind of insane?
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, I'm having a hard time determining where you're supposed to turn when you're on the roads like that. I'm sure it's like that on purpose.
Well, there is a mini map, but we can't really see it. It's on the bottom right.
Oh yeah, it's hard to see. Yeah, I can see it there.
You know what I do? I just follow everybody else.
Yeah. Unless you're in first, and then
I'm not a fan of that level.
mm.
You think it'd be easier because it's just a straight line, but it's not.
Imagine if all games, all racing games, just straight line. It'd be so fun.
Oh, I would never want to race on these roads in real life. There's like so many dangerous obstacles.
You got some
Like,
people.
why are we on this side of the road where they're going the opposite direction? I mean, racing games aren't meant to be realistic. I imagine you're going down the road and you get hit by a giant red shell. Or whatever this magic guy is. Yeah, imagine going down the road, you see this in front of you.
I would never drive again. If I knew that was going to be on a road, I would never drive. I'd stay in the house. All right, Anthony, I'm gonna leave you to it for a few minutes. I'm gonna help Nancy do something for Ben, and I'll be back in a little bit. I'll stay in here, and I'm just gonna mute my mic and my camera. Be right back.
I'm definitely gonna save this power up. Oh jeez. They got by me at the last second. Alright, let's see what place we got. Top 3, pretty good. Sounds great, Indie Bird. Okay, let's try a different game now. We'll go and do some Pikmin 4. So in Overjoyed, I'm actually gonna import the Pikmin controls. This is in our what was it? No setup necessary games. A collection of probably about 15 right now. And we definitely want to grow it. Oh, it's the updated version. That's cool. Just gonna change some settings. So you can see that going forward. But normally, this game, if you want to turn the camera, you have to use a button or use the left and right stick at the same time. The way I got around that was, say, if I turn on twin stick mode, going this way, it turns the moves the character right and turns the camera. And you can see that if I do that, it goes in a circle. Essentially, you can use it to turn the camera and the character, eliminating the need to ever even worry about the camera. It's kind of like those old school games like Jack and Daxter used to do, where wherever you move left or right, the camera goes with you. So if I want to ride on Ochi right here, I just hit Y there. And give me a moment, I'm just going to update my browser source so you can actually see everything I'm doing. This is X in here. This is L. This is E. And all these things I'm putting here are what happens if you click in this section. And then obviously the left and the right is where you turn left and turn the camera. Okay, so I want this to be minus. Essentially how you get to the settings in the game. Or you start a menu per se. Now we're ready. I go here to grab all my Pikmin out. Show you what everything does. Let's get a whole bunch. I'll get all of them. I can go around. If I click in the center, it'll throw. Or if I press and hold, it'll hold it and wait to throw it. All the people back. And the X right here is the jump. Let's see what was L do. Nothing. I think if I get off Ochi, I can show you what L does. So you can see L just swaps between Ochi and the Pikmin. One will change. There we go. Now I can swap through really fast. And then we have, if I turn here, you throw. Okay. Here's the game. Now let's go to a level.
Nippo? On the pole?
And do this level. I've not played this game for a while, so I'm kind of rusty. I'm gonna skip that. I have no idea what we're doing in this level.
Pokju. No ball.
I guess we'll do a little searching for them.
Home. Room. Bathroom. Tokyo Spa. Through.
So I know where this is.
To cross.
Okay, let's go back to that level. I'll see if we can find anything here. I forgot what button we need to get to those pictures. Second, I think I just need to add a start button. There we are. Yeah, I think. There we are. Okay. And then we are here's highway. I should have a wall and a basket, so I gotta find that one. So 2 brown baskets. So let's see, let's look around for those. I'm not gonna bring any Pikmin because there's this very evil dog here. So it's not here. Likely not gonna be in the kitchen area. We'll go up here and see if we can see it. I don't think I see it. Oh, another cool part of this mode, Sick mode, if I double click right here, now I can look around without worrying without moving the character by accident. I have a feeling the baskets are over that way, so let's head that way. I think they're over here in the corner. There. There's something there. See if we can get Ochi to get it. Okay, let you bring that back. Where are these Ochis? Oh, he's going right through them. Hopefully he can sneak through. Where does this take us? Okay. Third. Aha. Okay, so how do we take a picture of you? So we go to the start menu. Menu, maybe. I want to take a picture. Is it in here? I don't know how to use it. Okay, so it's that one. Okay. So there's VR here. Got hold X. I think I gotta go here and hold Y. There you go. And then going for attack. Find the cameras, a lot of steps. Okay, and then slow down, slow down. There we go, we got a chest piece on his head. No, we don't need to customize the photo.
白鳥なんボール
Okay. Now let's figure. I got new treasure. Hey, let's find the next Pikmin.
Oh, hey!
Oh, I love that the dog comes back. That's great. Okay. So we go here, we go here. Um, so it's just a cutting board and plant. Okay, let's get on this one. That guy. Oh no. Just run past him. Just go around this way. And hop on up here. Okay. Look around, look around. Cutting board, cutting board. I think it might be over here. Alright, so let's hop back down. Oh, we're in here. I don't remember how you get to that. And let's turn around and see if there is what we need up there. There's definitely not a cutting board there. Hi, Sea Breezy. Oh, you're installing Overjoyed? I don't really get that much lag. Are you having any issue with it? Oh, here's a cutting board. Oh yeah, the new one is way better. And when you say original version, like how long ago? Let's switch all in the sink. Oh, it's probably 1,000 times better. It's not perfect, but it's way better than that. Okay, so let's get to this area. Oh no, don't fall in the sink again. Wow. Yeah, it's way better now. Alright, I can walk off this thing. I know I can do it. Okay, and then he's in the flower. I think I saw him. In this way.
Here for a few more minutes. I'm balancing life between caregiving and streaming and all the stuff.
Yeah, Sea Breeze, if you want, are you in the Discord? Yeah, because Ari, you've used it, and do you have any lag on Overjoyed?
Overjoyed? No, not in the latest version at least. Looks like Seabreeze said they're using the old one, an older version. I don't know if it matters, but
Yeah, Sea Breeze, here, Ari, can you do exclamation point Discord?
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, Sea Breeze, join that, and I'll try to diagnose your issues. Because I've had a few people say that there's issues, but I think it might just be a setting in Overjoyed, or
Could it be system dependent?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of coding, is making it work on every device. Because everybody has different settings on their computers.
Yeah.
We got a Pikmin with a flower head, and a Pikmin with a chess piece. So there's this new thing in this game, Ari, where you have to collect these little creatures that have, like, they're hiding. So I just found 2 of them. Yeah, if I go here, Ari, you can see it gives you little photos of what each one looks like.
Okay, that's cool.
So like that, it gives you that. You have to find that in the world. I think you're ready, bot.
So what is the scale of these objects? I don't really get a sense of scale. It looks like a book, so it's very hard to see, I assume.
We're tiny.
Okay. All right. So there you go. Okay. So we're tiny. We can see it. It's big enough.
Yeah. So you see that sun in the upper left? That means I'm running out of daylight and I need to go back to my ship. We're just gonna hit plus. Alright, not plus, minus. We end the day early, and we come back the next day and find more things. End day. I was going back to their house. found that treasure. We found those two little guys. I see, Breezy. Hopefully, we can help you figure it out. Just here, just send me a message on the Discord, and we'll go from there. No, I don't want to send it to the mobile app. There's a mobile app called Pikmin Bloom, and that's where you can collect all the different Pikmin. But I don't have the phone app. Yeah, so as everybody saw, like, I'm able to do games that require 2 joysticks with just one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Where I turn the camera and turn the character at the same time.
So did you show what it was like without twin stick?
Well, let me show that now.
Okay.
So... Oops.
I think for
And then
context,
to
it could be cool to see.
Yeah, that's a good point. Twin stick mode, I'm gonna shut it off.
So using a controller is pretty intuitive when you get used to it, using both sticks. So using one to move, one to change your camera angle, right? Essentially. But with twin stick mode, it kind of sticks the camera to a certain orientation and it'll follow that orientation. So if you're walking a certain direction, it'll kind of follow that orientation for you. So that's how he has it normally, because that's the easiest way to play it. So looking around isn't necessarily as easy, but all you have to do is move your character to look around. So that's what you would do.
Look, this is what happens. I can't see where I'm going.
Right.
I'm crashing into everything. In the walls.
Exactly.
Now let's turn it back on.
So when you turn twin stick back on, when he walks the other way and turns around, the camera will flip around and see where he's going. So all you have to do is move your character in certain directions. There it goes.
And now I can actually see where I'm going, and
exactly.
Just
so that's important because you know that is one of the pitfalls of these games when it comes to single input methods like this. Having to walk forward, change your camera angle, going back and forth would be really tiring.
Alright, so we're gonna do one more day, and then we're gonna raid over to Indiebird.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to talk to this guy. Oh, that's cool. ReadyBot does the raid for you.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, so just type exclamation raid down when you're ready.
Okay.
Alright, so I know where one character is here. Alright, one guy is all the way on the other side. Right. Oh, right above me. Oh, there he is. Alright, so I gotta take out the camera. How do I go up? Adjust height. Oh, it's another whole time. He's right there, though. He's right there. I see him. I gotta make another button. There's always more buttons in these games. Let's make this D-pad up. And this can be D-pad down. And somehow we're in our pictures. I don't know how we got there.
Mm.
Where are we? Alright, so let's raise it up. Then take the picture up this way. There he is. And take a picture. Please come over here and join us. Now I gotta find another one. So, a yellow flower on like a prayer pot. Okay. I mean, is that the yellow flower right over there?
Doesn't look yellow.
Maybe.
Oh, those up there? Yeah, they look like them.
And I'll show you if I double click here, I can look around. And that's promising. I see like weird yellow flowers over there. A dead end. Another dead end. How do I do it? Okay, this way. Okay, these levels get rather confusing. How do I get up there? This looks like a way. Where am I? Okay, I think those are the flowers right in front of us.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, no worries, Candy. That is not the box either. Is it way over here?
I see some flowers up there.
Yeah, I forgot how to get up there.
Those weren't yellow flowers right behind you?
There's like a bajillion yellow flowers or something.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're making our way
Oh,
up.
there you go. Now you're
Yeah.
coming up. There you go. Okay. Yes. All right.
Yellow, yellow. That's yellow. There's lots of yellow. I am totally lost. Alright, we're gonna try to find a different one. That was impossible. Gigantic spade, okay.
I'm gonna check in on Indie Bird real quick.
Okay.
Okay, bear back. Just gotta check on something.
Okay.
Other? Us?
I thought for sure you'd be in here. Alright, great. I'm probably gonna do the raid now, Candy. Once Ari comes back.
Sorry. Okay. Are we ready to do that raid?
Yeah, I'll do it. I got it.
Okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out. We're gonna go raid over to Indie Bird. Indie
I wonder if
Bird.
I can do it from here. I guess so. Let me try. Actually, Ari, you try it in the chat. Does it let you do it?
The raid command.
Exclamation raid now.
Is it working?
There you go.
All right. So we should be seeing the raid go through shortly.
Yes, thank you, Late Night Candy. This was great. Happy to do it again one day.
Thanks everyone
And great to see you, Starling.
Let me ensure this is gonna go through.
I'm gonna go on Twitch just to make sure it does. I don't think we can see it go through here.
Usually you can force it, but it takes a few seconds.
We'll let ReadyBot do its thing.
Yeah. It's going slowly but surely it'll go. So Indie Bird is live and we're gonna go right into Indie Bird. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you follow the socials and all the good stuff. Check out Overjoyed. All the links are down below. Happy 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for being here. This is a lot of fun. It says we're rating. I don't know if we're actually rating.
And now we're rating.
There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, we did it. Nice work.
Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here.